Alrighty, howdy neighbors, and welcome back to Corpse Party Book of Shadows. Last time we got through chapter 1, and I'm still very upset. I also made sure to turn down the volume a little bit, so that way I don't have to keep screaming. And this should be weird. This is chapter 2, Demise. Oh wow. Yoshiki and Ayumi! No! What? Why was I lying on the ground? My vision was blurred and indistinct. Maybe it was the blow to the head, or maybe it was because of all the tears in my eyes. I've been forced out through the infirmary door and tossed like a rag doll into the hallway. I could barely breathe, and I was completely unable to move. I wish I could slip away into unconsciousness. But my agony was keeping me in the moment. My abdomen. Put my hand on it without thinking, and a sharp pain flew through my palm as well. Looking down, that whole area of my body was soaked with blood, and liberally pierced by large pieces of glass. Many of them the size of drafting triangles. I was certain that some of them must have sliced their way to my internal organs. Oh god, why? Why was this happening to me? Hey lady. No, help me please. Through my veil of tears, I could just barely make out the face of a young girl with an unearthly blue glow about her. She was looking right at me and seemed concerned. No. As she got closer, I could read her expression more clearly. She was smiling and staring into my soul with one good eye and one empty socket. Would you come play with me? All at once, I was pulled up into the air with incredible force by the other two faintly glowing children. One of my arms was being held by the spirit of a young boy, while the other was being held by the spirit of what I assumed to be a little girl. I couldn't tell for sure, because everything above her jawline was missing, leaving me with no facial features to read. Her head was like a half-eaten fruit, with bottom teeth in place of seeds. I could see her vocal cords flutter and her throat contract with every giggle. Based on her size, I estimated she was still early grade school age. I held my arm tightly, and her shadowy silhouette gazed at me innocently. Her voice box gyrated a little, and her throat opened and closed rhythmically, producing a gurgling sound that may have been a chuckle. She then said, "What the fuck? Left? Pain? Let's paint a picture. You could be the paint." All three children were now staring right at me, as if they were studying an ant's movements just before squishing it with their thumbs. In one single rough motion, I found myself flipped 90 degrees downward. I was facing the ground, and I could sense myself moving forward rapidly. What a strange sensation. I was now staring up at the wall from the floor. The large splattering of chunky red bits strewn all over it. Their dull earth tones clashed heavily with the walls of worn-out gray hues. It looked almost as if someone had winged a juicy pomegranate against it with all their might. Except that was no pomegranate. It was a person. It was me. My limbs were ripped clean off, and my belly had burst open in a conglomeration of glistening blood, entrails, and other miscellaneous bodily fluids. The force of the impact was enough to scatter parts of me all the way to the ceiling. I was in a sightly mess of slimy globules and viscera. The smell was intensely foul, but then it was a conglomeration of raw meat after all. Never mind the fact that it was my meat. And I was just a head, a severed head, torn off at the neck from impact. Staring back at what was left of me in my last few moments of consciousness. Are we playing as Mayu? Hell yeah. Was that a dream? What an awful dream. Absolutely awful. And the worst part is, it was so vivid I could even smell it. Wait. Where am I? This isn't right. I was just in the classroom helping with cleanup. Is this part of the festival, maybe? Class 5 was hosting a haunted house. Maybe that's where I am. God, I hate this kind of stuff. Shig, Misui, Shinazaki, Mochida. Why is nobody saying anything? Come on, that's enough. Please, just stop. There was no response. There was only a deep, all-consuming silence that hung in the air like a fog. No! Was that an earthquake? This really isn't funny anymore, guys. Despite continuing to plead with my friends, I knew this was reality. I had no choice but to accept it, no matter how much I wished it wasn't true. A set piece like this, after all, was beyond the abilities of even the most professional theater troupe to create. This is no haunted house, is it? So where am I? What happened to me? And where is everyone else? Someone please save me. Shig. I don't think we need Shig. Gross.
今の子供嘘でしょ。あの子たちさっき夢に出てきた。
Those children. Those same children I saw in my dream.
嫌な予感がする。ここに入ったら取り返しがつかないことになるような気が。
Got a bad feeling about this room. I feel like if I enter, I'll be done for. Go Mayu! Oh.
私は自分の直感を信じてみた。何より怖そうな保健室を覗くよりも誰かいないか探したい。
Go Mayu. Hell yeah. I decided to follow my instincts on this one, rather than entering the creepy infirmary. I'd be better suited trying to find my friends.
今でも信じられないけれど、私が現にこんな場所に飛ばされているんだもの。
I still can't believe I was really in this place. But I was. I was transported somewhere horrible.
あの場にいたみんなもこの学校にいるかもしれない。
And if I was here, that probably meant the others were too.
シゲ兄に会えたら私頑張れる気がする。
I just needed to meet up with She. That alone would be enough to keep me going. Episode 2, Demise. Hell yeah. And I'm not my feeling, don't go in. I really know where I'm going. I'm just kind of gonna BS my way through. Just like last time, go through each and every little chunk. Check out everything. Okay. The door to the science lab is locked. It's not frozen, it's just locked. That's important. I need to use my memory to remember that. Wait. I need to use my memory to remember that. Hell yeah. Now, Ayumi and Yoshiki should be this way. Let me go this way. She doesn't much care for manual labor though.
文化祭のお汁粉屋さんの時だってこういうブルーカラーの仕事は岸沼あたりが適任だ。
Was it he said during setup at the festival? What sort of blue collar work is beneath me? It's far better suited for Kishinuma.
なんて言って机運ぶのも面倒そうだったもんね。
Getting him to move even one desk was like pulling teeth. Maya's about to have a real bad time. How much talking do we have already? Do we have any? No, we don't. That's all about to change. Does it? There's something written here in chalk. It smells so good. The smell of tasty meat. Where's it coming from? Probably from Joe. Well, madam, you're up. It was a young girl. She seemed to be in her mid-teens. She was wearing a school uniform, suggesting that she was indeed another student from somewhere. But something wasn't right. On close inspection, I realized that this young girl was very much dead. She's dead, for real? She smells. I wondered how much time had passed since she died. Externally, she still looked mostly intact, but her internal organs had clearly begun to decay, with various and sun-dry fluids leaking out onto the floor all around her. Drawing in for a more detailed look, he noticed that both her eyeballs had been stabbed with pencils. No, you... You gotta be kidding. She's dead. She's dead. What do I do? What do I do? The police. I have to call the police. My cell phone. I tried dialing 110, Japan's emergency services. The call wouldn't go through. No, I'm out of range. I'm sorry. I guess I can't really do anything for you. I'm really, really sorry. I feel like I'm going to be sick. Is this what happens to all of us after we die? Does she have a name tag I can look at? Kara Suyama High School. Shiori Fujiwara. Oh. Getting 2% per corpse looked at. It's a ghost. Please, my body. Hide it. What? Hide my body. Are you the... Are you the owner of this body, so you want me to hide you? I don't want people to see me like this. I don't know what to do. Can I help this person? Yeah. I wish I could give you a proper burial, but maybe I can at least find a blanket or something to cover you up. I'll see what I can do. Dots. Where can I go? Nothing to look at in here. Oh wait, I might... It's risky, but there are blankets in the nurse's office. I can't get in the lab, so... No, I was not. It's really dusty, but it looks, but from the looks of it, it's a thicker than
これなら大きさも十分かな。
This should be big enough, right? Take it. I rolled up the dusty sheet, put it on my arm, and returned to class 3A. 3-A, sorry.
綺麗な布じゃないけど、ちゃんと隠せたと思うよ。
It's not very clean, but it seems to fully cover you at least.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
女の子ならこういう姿他人に見せたくないっていう気持ちわかるから。
There's no problem. I understand where you're coming from. As a girl, it would be embarrassing for other people to see you like that. I don't care if I am a girl or not. I don't want people to look at my dead body.
その思いやりの気持ちなくさないで。ここでは優しさも友情もいたわりも気が緩むとすぐに腐ってしまうから。
Be sure to hang on to that sense of sympathy. In this place, things like kindness, friendship, consideration can be easily corrupted. I really wish I could have given her a proper burial. Okay. What's this? Looks like some kind of charm. Required paper charm.
くれたのかな。なくさないように学生証に挟んでおこう。
What's this? I think it gives me a girl. Oh, please. I have to make sure I put in a student ID.
丈夫そうな糸だから何かに使えるかな。
Seems like a pretty sturdy part. Might be a good idea to do with me. I'm gonna need it. Required a loose board. Now away I go. If I remember correctly, in the first game, we have to go this way. I probably don't remember correctly, but I feel like this is where we had to put the loose board last time for Yoshi.
さっきの板切れで橋渡しできないかな。
What if I put that loose board I found across me? Let's do it. This board slides nicely over the hole. Seems sturdy enough. Should be possible to cross here now. Nothing over here. Down we go.
やっぱりみんなこの学校のどこかにいるんだ。
Didn't seem like a scandal to be sure. That means everyone else must be somewhere in here too. Just to go this way. This lane might not be the best idea right now. Let's head to the entrance. At least try. Oh hey, there's like that school entrance. Maybe we can get outside from here. We just had to. Oh no! Oh, buddy. Unfortunate. So what remains here? Whoever this was seems to have died here a while ago. The bones are already bleached white. By the stature and clothing, it's probably a middle school girl. A bloodstained box cutter laying on the ground nearby, suggesting a likely cause of death. Student ID name tag is attached to the front of her uniform. Oh my god. Momi Jigawa High School. Hina Hirose. I don't want anything to do with you. We're just friends. We don't even... And we're not even that. For you to do what you did just because there were no teachers or adults around is disgusting. Disgusting. Positively disgusting. Just die. Just die already.
気持ち悪い。気持ち悪い。死んでよ。早く死んでよ。
Unforgivable. I thought we were friends. We die in agony. Doors frozen in place, as if it's just a decoration of the wall to be opened.
びくともしないなんて。やっぱりここなんか変だよ。
I can't even jostle it, like a solid wall. Something definitely wrong here. Well, we're at 8% darkening, and that's not cute. Well, I'm very sorry for your loss. I'm gonna be leaving now. Oh no! As I was about to leave the entranceway, the spirit of a little boy suddenly materialized in the front door. Over his face.
どうしよう。見つかったらまずい気がする。
That's not good. Immediately ducked into the shadow of his shoe cubbies, doing my best to stay out of sight. You know what? I'm just gonna go. I probably should have looked at the halls, but I don't really care enough. Notice, from Miss Shinizaki, school infirmary. If you play on school grounds during free period, don't forget to wash your mouths and hands before returning to class. People germs are always nearby. There are numerous papers scattered on the floor. Seem to be torn out pages from a notebook. The battered notebook they came from is also lying a few feet away. Most of the pages are soaked with blood and other sun-dry fluids, rendering their contents illegible, but a few sentences can be made out here and there. It apparently has strong feelings for her for a long time, and is God's gift to woman. Doc thinks just because he's good at sports, now she's here in this godforsaken place. The guy who sees her like that, if he tries anything else, will kick his ass. Let me get away with it. She and I will find a way to get back together. So I have to leave. I'm scared. What about best friend, huh?
この子、一緒に来た友達を守ろうとしてたんだ。でも
Sounds like she came here with a friend. Asked her to protect her from somebody else.
シエリ、みんなきっと会えるよね。
She and everyone else. It's still out there, right? This notebook might be good to have on hand. Maybe I'll run into the best friend or that boy. It's a human skeleton, still in the process of decaying. Based on the size of the uniform, it's probably a female or junior high school student. It still has a name tag pinned on her jacket. Momojigawa High School. Ayaka Shimizu. Hey, I know your friend! Oh, my darkening. That's not cute. I saw your friend earlier in the entranceway. The door to classroom 1-2 is frozen in place. So it's like it can't be opened. Fate never changes. Well, technically fate changes. They got a step.
他の場所より安心する。もしかしたらシゲ兄たちもここに来たのかな。
How strange. I feel like I can breathe just a little easier in this room. Maybe she and the others have been here.
考えすぎかな。
Maybe that's just wishful thinking. There's something stuck in the broken glass on the cabinet door. It's like human hair or skin. Ew. The only other class in this letter. Looks like they just cut an article out of the information and photocopied it. Some bedroom murder falling apart. It's hard to imagine how the bereaved family and friends of the victims are going. Classmates of the deceased will be dedicating God memorial portraits and flowers in their honor, and the sing for them as well. Once the key sees the teacher's room atop them, note that there was a junior scared at any circumstances. It was too. The key. I know the note says not to use it, but this key could be important. I'll take it with me just in case. We don't have to use it. As long as we have it, it should be okay. The gap is so big, even a jump wouldn't likely clear it. To be locked, but I have a key. Can I use the key on here? What do I don't know. Is the door locked, or is it sealed shut like some of the others? It isn't shaking, but somehow it comes across as open.
さっき拾った鍵を使ってみようかな。
Okay, there's a key I picked up will fit the lock. I don't trust it. I feel like I should go down first. No. Hello. It said it was still playing games. It said it was still in the process of decaying. Based on the hiding uniform, it seems to be a junior or senior high school boy. A pair of spiked shoes lay on the ground nearby. Here's an athlete. Yes! It doesn't have a truly tattoo on the ground. There's not a lot of blood on the floor, but nonetheless, it's a logical to believe that this is the guy. It is rugged, his student ID tag has arrived and is still pinned to his uniform. Momoshigawara High School. Mitsuragi Hamano. No. I didn't intend for that to happen. I just want to tell you how I felt. But then you had to go and die. Was this in regards to the dead girl I encountered in the entranceway? He seemed to be wearing the same uniform as her.
何があったんだろう。気が進まないけど、もう一度よく調べてみた方がいいのかな。
What really happened to me? I feel like I'm missing something because it hurts. But maybe I should go back and listen to the recording more carefully. Oh fuck! Oh my god! Oh shit's not still in here. So good. Unforgivable. I thought we were friends. I would die in agony. We still told main
かわいそうだけど、もうちょっとよく調べてみようかな。
I feel bad for doing this, but I really need to take a closer look at you. From the body in detail. There's a box cutter on the floor next to the girl's body. The blade is jagged and crusted over with blood. It's clearly not usable anymore. But everything seems to indicate that that's what's used to kill her. A sticker label on the back of the handle with a name written on it. Its owner, perhaps? It says, Ayaka Shimizu. The notebook I picked up earlier suddenly fell from my hands. And despite the air being completely still, its pages began flipping as soon as it hit the ground. Most were blank. The very last page contained a few hastily scrawled sentences. Hina is mine. I will always protect her, always. I am not about to lose to a man like that. Damn Tomono. Hina seems like she might have a crush on him. So what do I do with my feelings then? Can't simply hand them off to someone else. I've made up my mind. We'll kill before. Hina, I love you. Oh my god. Fucking bitch.
学生証この子の
Student ID. It must be her. You know what's wild? Is the fact that the student IDs are like notebooks. Ours is like a fucking piece of paper that says, here's your name, and just the worst picture of you. Moshigawa High School. Hina Hirose. There are crooked, hastily scribbled letters in the memo section at the back of the student ID booklet. It's unclear what was used to write them, though. It really doesn't look like ink or pencil. They read, You're no friend. You're no friend. You're an asshole. You're a pervert. Don't touch me. Don't say you love me. I loathe you. Our friendship is over.
亡くなった人の体を最低しげに私も嫌だよこんなところ
How could she? To a dead girl, no less. It's absolutely awful. I can't take it anymore. I don't want to be in a place like this. I didn't even want to look at it, but I decided to hang on to the student ID book. I thought maybe it would yield some valuable clues down the line. I'd do whatever I had to do in order to see Shig and the others again.
友達同士でこんなの悲しいせめて安らかに眠ってね
It's so sad to see this happen between friends. I hope you're at least able to rest in peace now.
友達そうか私は恵まれてるんだよねみんな楽しくて明るくて可愛くて
Friends. I guess in that regard, I've really been blessed. My friends are all happy, fun, beautiful people.
早く会いたいなどこにいるんだろう
I wish I could see them. I wonder where they are right now. Shig! Shig, wherefore art thou?
Maya! Maya!
この声
Is that...
Maya! 聞こえるか返事をしてくれ
Mayu, can you hear me? If you can, please say something.
しげに
Shig.
しげに私ここだよ
I'm right here, Shig.
しげにこっちだよ聞こえる
Shig, I'm
ね
here.
えしげに
Can you hear me? Where are you?
Maya! どこだ Maya!
Mayu, where are you? Mayu!
待ってしげに置いてかないで私ここにいるのしげに
Wait, Shig, don't leave me. I'm right here, Shig. calls had stopped. The voice was long gone. He must have wandered too far away.
しげに聞こえなかったの私の声
She, did my voice hear you? Was I not loud
で
enough?
もきっとまだ近くにいるしげに聞こえたら答えて
He can't have gone too far, though. Sheik, if you can hear me, say something. Oh, Sheik. Okay, well. Guess I'm not going that way. Oh my goodness. My cat has just entered the room. Let's try going back upstairs. Let's check out the halls first. Oh yeah, the dead body. Nice. Oh, my darkening though. That's not cute. Human skeleton. On the process of decay. Jason says the uniform is probably a male or a senior high school student. Closer to my name tag is lodged half my side of his ribcage. Home is Jigawa High School. Shunzuke. Softly.
また人がどうなってるのよ
Another one. What in the world is going on here? Oh. Crumpled up piece of paper fell from the disheveled sleeve of his school uniform. Wishing for a great disaster that will alleviate the horror of everyday life. I guess it should have been a book footage. Now all I want to do is return to a peaceful and eventful life without getting back home. Those days spent laughing, smiling, and scowling and crying may not have seemed like much, but they were what life was all about. Here, there's just suffering. And if stupid dick! My cat's trying to unplug stuff. Never realized how much it hurt to go for even one single day without eating anything. I'm so thirsty. I feel like I could die at any moment. Mommy, please, I need my dinner. Oh, the dark room. It could be changed. 21%. No, I went too far. Fuck. I don't want to go that way. I want to go upstairs. Oh, the corpses coming out the party. There isn't really anything I can do. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going over here. Oh.
しげにずいぶん探したのにこっちじゃないのかなどうしてただ会いたいだけなのに
She, where are you? I've been looking all over for you. Right over here. I just want to see you.
ダメだダメこんなことで泣いちゃしげに笑われちゃ
No, stop it, Mayu. If you start crying over something like this, imagine how badly she would tease you about it later. Another earthquake. 立っていられなくて私が尻餅をついてしまった was finally over. Cautiously pulled myself back to my feet. When I did, I realized that the whole hallway had changed. Cracks and holes in the floor had somehow been sealed up, and the window that was there before was now completely gone. I couldn't really come to terms with what I was seeing. It was a reality. What kind of hell was I stuck in anyway? I was getting goosebumps all over my body, and my mind felt like it was shutting down. And then I see the Shinozaki chime scrap and snap back to my
いけない。
senses.
これ大事なんだから。
God, I have to be more careful. I almost lost this.
床に落とした切れ端を慌てて拾う。さっき教室でやったおまじない。隣にいたしげ兄や
I
ク
scooped
ラ
it
ス
up.
のみんなの笑顔が浮かぶ。
I scooped it up, thinking of Sheik standing next to me, and everyone else smiling and laughing during the ritual.
体がブルブル震えて、みるみる視界がにじんでいく。
My body was trembling in fear, and my vision was beginning to blur. This place was taking its toll on me. Pleasant memories of friends were all I had left.
どうしてこんなことに。
Why? Why is this happening?
そうか。文化会館のステージは貸してもらえなかったのか。
So in other words, they won't let us use the cultural assembly stage.
うん。電話で問い合わせた時は OK もらえたんだけど、やっぱり顧問の先生の許可がないとって。
Unfortunately not. I got us permission to use it on the phone, but I guess that really doesn't do us any good if the advisor in charge isn't on board.
時代錯誤な対応だな。
Anachronistic? Nonsense.
仕方ないよ。うちは顧問の先生もあんまり乗り気じゃないし。郊外での講演は難しいかな。
Not much we can do, though. Our own advisor isn't exactly known for his enthusiasm. Putting on a show outside of school would be its own problems.
お前はいいのかそれで。
And you're content to just leave it at that.
脚本はもう仕上がってるんだろ。なんなら、俺が交渉してきてやろうか。
The script is already finished, you know. Maybe I should try my hand at negotiating.
相手が大人だからって、場合によっては必要以上に敬意を払う必要なんてないんだ。
Just because they're adults doesn't mean they necessarily deserve all the respectful platitudes we're expected to give them, after all. Go for it.
なんだ
What's so funny?
別にしげ兄って怒ると可愛い顔になるなって。
Nothing really. I was just thinking how cute you look when you're mad.
くだらない。
Don't be stupid.
冗談だってば。ただね、しげ兄が怒ってくれたのが嬉しいの。
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Really, I'm just happy you're here to get upset over something like this for me.
私って他人と衝突したりとかそういうの苦手だからさ。しげ兄が私の代わりに怒ってくれたみたいでちょっとすっきりしちゃった。
Well, I'm not good with conflict, so it's just kind of refreshing to have you get angry in my place.
相変わらず変わったやつだな。
Quirky as ever, I see.
個性的って言ってほしいな。これでも演劇部の看板女優なんだよ。
By which you mean I've got lots of personality, right? Just another reason I'm the poster girl for the drama club.
ものは言いようだよな。
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
まあね。演技にとどまらず脚本、演出、衣装デザインの才能もあるんだから自分でも困っちゃうよ。
Of course, I do more than just act. I also write scripts, I produce, I make costumes. It's tough being such a Renaissance woman.
強いな、眉は。
You are very strong, Mayu.
お前は強いよ、眉。
You're a strong person.
うまくいかない時も、そうやって笑って。昔から自分よりも、親や友達を思いやって。
Even when the things are looking down, you always have a smile on your face. And you've always been so mindful of family and friends, much more than I.
辛い時だって人前ではいつも涙をこらえてたもんな。
You're always willing to shed a tear in sympathy when times are tough, no matter who's watching.
やだな、しげにってば。そういうのってなんか口説き文句みたい。だいたいしげにいつも私は頼りないって。
Come on, She. That's supposed to be some kind of pickup line or something. I mean, you're the one who's always saying I'm unreliable.
いや本心で言ってるんだ。
No, I'm simply speaking from the heart here.
強さにもいろいろある。
There are different kinds of strength in the world, after all.
眉の強さはなんていうのかな、うまく言えないが健やかで。
Yours is, how do I put this? Yours is bountiful. It's a strength that never falters.
お前ならきっと将来どんな困難があっても、もしつまずいて倒れてしまっても泣きながら何度でも立ち上がれる。
No matter what trying times await, and no matter how many times you stumble and fall, you're the type who will always get right back up and try again.
俺みたいな冷めた人間にさえそう思わせる力があるんだ。お前には。
It's a substantial strength too, substantial enough that even a cold human being like myself can plainly see it.
しげに。
She. They like
違
each
う
other.
よ、しげに。私、そんなに強くなんて。
It's not true, She. I'm not that strong.
私はただ人前で取り繕うのが得意なだけ。
I'm just gonna make myself seem that way in front of other people.
本当に辛い目に遭うのが怖いから。
But in reality, when I'm faced with uncomfortable situations, I freeze up.
みんなが望むようないい子を演じていただけ。
I've just been playing a part all this time. The part of the good girl that everyone wants to be.
しげに助けてよ。やっぱり眉は俺がついてなきゃダメだなって。また笑ってよ。
She saved me. You must be laughing right now, saying Mayu's so lost without me or something.
鈴本か。
Yoshiki! Suzumoto. Hi, Yoshiki!
岸沼くん。
Kishinuma,
どうしたんだよ。そんなとこで座り込んじまって。
what happened? Why are you sitting in the middle of the hallway?
岸沼くん、よかった。無事だったんだね。
Kishinuma, I'm so glad to see you. Are you okay?
ああ、なんとかな。鈴本も怪我とかしてねえだろな。
Yeah, more or less. How about you, Suzumoto? You don't seem injured or anything.
平気。
Yeah, I'm fine.
涙見られちゃったかな。
Did you see me crying?
おい、鼻出てんぞ。ちょい汚れてっけど、俺のハンカチ使うか？
You got a little snot there. It's kind of dirty, but you can use my handkerchief if you want.
ありがとう。でもそれは篠崎さんに貸してあげた方がいいよ。
Thanks, but no thanks. You should save for Shinazaki.
え？なんでだよ。
What do you mean?
気にしないで。特に意味はないの。
Never mind, don't worry about it. Just being silly.
ああ、篠崎のことなんだけど、お前どっかで見かけなかったか？
Okay, speaking of Shinazaki though, have you seen her anywhere?
私は見てないけど。
No, I haven't.
そっか。こっちに来たんじゃねえのか。
Okay, so this isn't the way she came, I guess.
岸沼くん、篠崎さんと一緒にいたの？
Was Shinazaki with you then?
ああ、さっきまでな。
Yeah, up till just a short while ago.
あいつ急に様子がおかしくなっちまって。
And she suddenly started acting weird.
なんかこう悪いもんに取りつかれたみたいな感じでわけわかんないこと叫びながらどっか行っちまったんだよ。
She was like, it was like she was possessed or something. She started screaming all kinds of silly things, and I couldn't understand, and then ran off somewhere.
そうなんだ。心配だね。篠崎さんって霊感とか強いタイプだから、もしかしてさっきの地震と関係あるのかな？
Oh no, I don't like that at all. She's got a real affinity for the spirit world, you know. Maybe that earthquake was somehow connected to her.
あの地震は
Actually, about the earthquake. Kishinuma was taking his sweet time. He went off to search the poolside area by himself, citing the heavy rain as an excuse for me to stay indoors while he gallantly got soaked in my place. I went along with it because I thought it seemed unusually chivalrous coming from someone like him. But he's a rank amateur in matters of spirit, and I was beginning to worry he'd gotten himself attacked or something. And that worry was just starting to turn to panic when...
ダメだ。プールの水抜きはそこになんかあるかと思ったけど、肝心の水抜く手段がねえよ。
No good. I think there's something caught in the grid at the bottom, but I couldn't find any way of draining the water, so I can actually check it out.
水圧調整室っつうのがあるから、あそこに入れりゃなんとかなるんだろうけどな。
I did come across a locked pump room though, so if we can find the key and get in there, we might be able to make some progress.
そう。ここの空気は何か異様な感触だから手がかりでもあるような気がしたんだけど。
I see. It's kind of disappointing. Here I thought we might be onto something, since this whole area has a really weird vibe to it.
おいおい、まずは雨に凍える俺にお疲れ様の一言だろ。
Hey now, aren't you forgetting something? I'm the one who is freezing my ass off after scouting around in the pouring rain. How about a little gratitude?
なんで？危ないから俺に任せろなんて言って自分で引き受けたんじゃない。
Gratitude. As I recall, you said you'd handle this because it was too dangerous for me. So you brought this on yourself.
そうだけどよ。たくちった。
Well, yeah, I guess, but it's not like it could hurt to thank me.
何？
What was that?
別に。それよりどうすんだよ。
Nothing. So what do we do now?
校舎に戻っても2階に行けないのよね。さっきまでは階段がある玄関側に行けたのに、いつの間にか廊下が分断されちゃってる。
Well, we can't get up to the second floor. And we can no longer reach the staircase past the entranceway on account of the hall splitting in half.
さっき地震みてえな揺れがあったよな。あれのせいか。
There was an earthquake not too long ago. Do you think that's what split the hall?
そうかも。あの地震は私たちがここへの入り口を開いた時に起こった。
Good possibility, yeah. It happened right around when the door to the locker room opened up after all.
私たちの行動がこの建物自体に何か影響を与えてるとしたら。
Do you think maybe our actions are having a direct influence on the building?
なんか変なオカルトみてえな話だな。
Sounds like the setup to some loony bin occult fanfic or something.
嫌な言い方。
Hey, don't use the word occult like it's some kind of insult.
そもそもオカルトというのはラテン語で隠されたものという意味で、日本語に訳すと隠秘学という自然科学と対一された。
It comes from Latin. You know, occultus meaning hidden. And it's primarily used today to describe paranormal studies, which stand in opposition to...
ああ、すまん、俺が悪かった。その話はまた今度聞かせてくれよ。
Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Can we save the lecture for another day, please?
俺だって今起きてんのがまともなことじゃねえってことくらい 理解してるさ。
Believe me, I have a whole new respect for the occultants coming here. I mean, the things that are happening to us aren't
こ
natural.
の短い時間でどんだけ死体やら幽霊やら見たと思ってんだよ。嫌でも信じちまうよ、お前の言うこと。
Hell, we've only been here a few hours, and I've already lost count of all the dead bodies and ghosts we've seen. I have no choice but to believe you.
ま、お前以外の話だったらこうも素直に霊磁場だの異次元だの信じなかったろうけどな。
Though coming from anybody else, all this talk about dimensions, spiritual planes, and stuff would seem pretty far-fetched, even in here.
現実の力って偉大ね。いやおうなく人間に理解を強いてしまうんだから。
Reality is pretty persuasive, huh? It has a way of forcing you to accept truths that you might have otherwise struggled with forever.
そいつが異常な現実だったとしても
No
な。
matter how messed up those truths might be.
とにかく行ける範囲をもう一度調べてみましょう。
Any rate, I guess all we can do now is recheck the areas we can still get to. And with that, I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you later.